Antoine, did your ankle bother you at all?
Nah, not at all. I'll see about that either tomorrow or Tuesday.
How important was it for you to get that on your start in a row?
It was important to me, man. That's something that I hold close dear to my heart. Just being reliable, being able to have my coaches and my teammates to rely on me week in and week out. That's something that I've really held on to throughout my career so far.
Can you talk about the two plays, the forced fumble and then the interception as well?
Forced fumble, just running to the ball, trying to make a tackle, and I was able to get my hand in. And, you know, something that we focus on throughout the week, forcing turnovers, and then the pick. Just, you know, was able to go up there. Justice Smith got some pressure on the quarterback, and I was able to go up and make a play.
Antoine Bethea, since Chip Kelly got there last year, they put up some pretty big offensive numbers. Did you see weaknesses, but things you could exploit, or just things that gave you confidence on film going into this game?
I think for us, it was, you know, we have a good defense over here, and the main thing for us was just communication. When you watch the film, like you said, it's a great offense on that side of the ball, but a lot of the times where they get the defense is, you know, defense not, you know, maybe a coverage is somebody busts a coverage here and there. Maybe, you know, the linemen not in a gap or two. So the big thing for us was if we can line up and communicate well, we'll be fine with this offense.
Is communication something that's been coming? I mean, there's a lot of new parts in the secondary. Is it something that every game you're getting better at?
Yeah, you know, every week you're going to get better, you know. Out there practicing, you know, communicating with one another in the film room, seeing different plays and just knowing how each other will react off one another. That's something that, you know, that we will continue to get better with throughout the year.
What made the goal line stand work?
Again, communication. You know, throughout the week we kind of knew when they get in certain formation what type of plays they will run. But the biggest thing is just communicating across the board and just making sure everybody was in the right places. And obviously, as you can see, everybody was in the right place, and we was able to get off the field.
The third down, you got in quarterback space, right? Was that you?
Yeah.
Was that called blitz, or was that
call?
just...
Yeah, a call that was called, and everybody performed their responsibility as well.
What does a game like this against a team like this do for the locker room?
Of course, it's going to make us feel good, you know, coming off 2 tough losses. But at the end of the day, it's still one game. You know, we're 2-2, you know, and we got 12 games left. So great teams, man. Great teams are able to stack wins on top of each other, and that's what we need to do. Don't get me wrong, this win feels great to break this 2-game losing streak, but we gotta continue to work and continue to get better.
What do you think was your best play?
Say that one more time.
You made a number of big plays. What do you think was your best play?
I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure. I don't know.
One you're most proud of?
I don't know. You know, whatever. All of them. All of them.
Antoine, how would you describe what Friday's practice looked like? Vic said he really tried to stress you guys with tempo that day.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it was. It was very loud. You know, he was, you know, calling in calls real late, so we could kind of, the players would have to kind of scramble to get into places and communicate. So, you know, made it real easy for us today on Sunday. And I think that was a great coaching move by Coach Vic.
You and Fox relied on the possible interception earlier in the year, but it didn't happen today, and then you also worked together on that fumble. What's it like working with him? Is that communication with him good?
Oh, man, Pete, man, he's a great player. You know, he's a great player, and unfortunately, you know, with the injuries, he's been able to get on the field, and since he's been getting on the field, man, he's been making plays. And I heard him talking about, you know, the Chicago play and how the teammates we've been getting on him. But I like that, though. You know, 2 teammates going, fighting for the ball, and just trying to make plays. And I appreciate the style of play, the way he plays the game, and hopefully we can just continue to do that throughout the year. Of course. Of course. I mean, that's what you play defense for. That's why you come play the game. We don't come out here on the field and say, okay, we'll let them score a touchdown. You come out here to keep the team out the end zone and donut on the scoreboard.
What's the key to tackling LaShawn McCoy in the open field?
That's a team effort. You know, everybody has to run to the ball. Everybody has to play their leverage. And when you're that guy at the point of contact, man, you gotta be level, you gotta be squared, and you gotta form tackle.
Stops, 3rd down, 4th down. How surprised were you that LaShawn McCoy didn't get the ball?
They have, they have a lot of weapons on that side of the ball. So, that's up to Philly's offensive coordinator and all that. We just come out there and play ball. Wherever we see the ball, we go get it.
Macklin didn't get going until really late in the game. Did you guys have any particular strategies against him in coverage?
Nah, not at all. Coach Vic, called the calls, and the defense, man, we did a great job, playing our responsibilities.